Why can't I get this right today? Okay, take four. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Karina, otherwise known as Cece. This is the Cece Makes YouTube channel, obviously. This is where I talk about all of my yarn, my knitting, whatever crafty stuff that I'm doing. You can find me on Instagram at cc_makes. On Etsy, I have a shop on there, and it is CC Fiber and Design. And on Ravelry, I'm just CC Makes, and I have one project uploaded so far, so go me. Trying to get that up and running because I've been procrastinating forever, and if you watched the last video, you would know my issue with Ravelry. So I'm finally getting that uploaded. New location again today because I am chasing light. I'm chasing daylight in my house. It is almost 12:30 here in the Pacific Northwest, and it is a dreary, rainy, drizzly day, gray. So there's not a whole lot of light going on in the house. As you can see, it's pretty dark. Well, that's the bedrooms back there, but it's pretty dark anyways. Today is Saturday. Yeah, Saturday the 19th. I was supposed to record yesterday, but I was busy. I was dyeing yarn and I just didn't have the time. I also wasn't going to put on makeup, and not that I'm wearing a ton today, but I wasn't going to do any of that. So I did not. And I'm going to try to get this edited and uploaded tonight. Hopefully. I have some yarn cooling in the pans in the studio, and once I get all of that rinsed, washed, hung up to dry, I have to bake cookies and dinner, and then I will hopefully sit down and edit and upload. Anyway, I recorded last week because I knew I was going to have a little bit more of content, I guess, finished objects to share, and I'm not going to record next week. I'm probably not going to record until after Christmas is over. It's just kind of busy squeezing everything in each day. Yarn dyeing, knitting, baking, eating, all that stuff takes time. So yeah, I'll be back after Christmas. So anyway, so this week I have 2 finished objects and 1 work in progress that I've really been working on. The other ones that I've showed before, I've showed the crochet blanket and my niece's sweater, the Cinnababy sweater. I haven't touched those, so I'm not going to show them. They've been sitting in the bags. So yeah, first finished object, let's go ahead and get into it, is my Nurtured sweater. This is the Nurtured sweater by Andrea Mowry. I thought I heard somebody at the door. Anyway, I'm not wearing it today because I just washed it and it's taking 1.5 million years to dry. So there is that dilemma. I was hoping to wear it today, but it's just too damp. Like, it's damp under the arms and whatnot. So anyway, it is finished, and the only thing that I did to it is, oh, it's drying funny. The only thing that I did do to it is expand the body. Expand the body. I mean lengthen the body. I lengthened the body so it's not cropped. Not like you're gonna really be able to see it because I'm too short. Anyways, it is knit out of cotton. Lionbrand cotton jeans in gray fade, which is a DK weight yarn. I knit it in size 4 because it is DK weight, and I think she calls for worsted in the pattern. But yeah, everything else is knit to pattern. I had some trouble doing the short row shaping in the back, and I'm not really even sure that that's the back. I'm guessing that this is the back because it doesn't like go any higher than the front. So, you know, like in the back, neck shaping goes up a little bit. I can't tell on this one. I don't know if I did something wrong. I mean, I did have a little bit of trouble because the pattern and doing short rows in this pattern is kind of like, it was hard for me. I don't know why, it just was. So it was hard for me, and I kind of just winged it. I put all the short rows where I was supposed to. It's just when you go back to pick them all up, I don't know if I picked it up properly or not. So I just finished it. I just went with it. I probably will not knit another bottom up sweater for quite some time. Just because if this was top down, I wouldn't have made it as long. I think I added like 6 inches to the body, and I probably should have went with like 4.5, 5, because this is cotton, and cotton hangs, if you know what I mean, if that makes any sense at all. Oh, my end is popping out. Anyway, I'm going to throw this in the dryer. I probably could have thrown it in the dryer and wore it for this recording, but I was having technical difficulties, so it just didn't happen. What else? Oh, I knitted on size 8s. I don't know what size needle she called for in the pattern, but I knitted on a size 8. What is it? Oh, I really need to go to the salon. But yeah, I like it. It's like a sweatshirt. It's comfy. I noticed when I wear it though, because I've worn it already, like when I was busy in the kitchen, I obviously roll my sleeves up. They would stay like that. Like they would crunch up. I don't know if that's like a cotton thing, but they would just stay scrunched up, and I would have to like stretch them way back out to stay down on my wrist. But it's done. I like it. It's comfortable, and that's all there is to it. Yeah, it looks like chainmail and fish scales to me, but it's okay. Leave that there. My next finished object is a small little hat. This is for my nieces, and it is the Purl Soho Garter stitch ear flap hat. Garter ear flap hat. It's a free pattern. Obviously, I'll link it below. Free pattern, and it comes in like sizes from baby to adult. So I knit I knit the largest size because I used fingering weight, and it calls for like Aran weight, I think. I used fingering weight yarn. This is Hue Loco yarn in the colorway Ohana. I used fingering, and I held 2 strands double, and I think I used a size 6 needle to get this size. And this fits Brooklyn perfectly. She's 8, my niece is 4, but by the time that I get this in the mail to her, along with her sweater, she's probably gonna fit it, because I mean, I go to the post office almost every day, but it doesn't mean I have my stuff together. It does not mean that I have anything prepared to mail at all, because I am not that organized. So I don't know when she'll get it, but that is my finished object. And I have to show you this because I was laughing when I was recording this episode just a bit ago. I had to restart it, but I was holding it up to the camera and realized I made a mistake. What is happening here? Okay. There's a seam, obviously, because it's Garter. Seam going down, up. There's a seam in the back of the hat. Anyway, look at that. Look at that. See that? Those are supposed to be 2 little Garter stitches, 2 little purl bumps. And they're knit. And I was like holding it up like this to the camera, showing it. And that's when I realized right there is where I messed up. That is where I messed up, but it's okay. It's fine. I'm just gonna leave it. It'll be a design flaw. I also did something wonky on, I don't know if you can tell. Oh, you can tell. There's the wonky stitch right there. That's okay. They won't care. They won't care. Anyway, Brooklyn wants to keep this hat. I don't know why she would want to keep it, because she doesn't go outside. And she won't wear a hat anyways. She has too much hair for a hat. But yeah, that is all of my finished objects this week. I was hoping to have a sock done. I was hoping to have a half object, but that didn't happen. Almost. I'll show that. That is my work in progress. I'm almost to the toe of my Christmas sock. It's a mess because it's all full of danglies, and that is as far as I've gotten. I talked about it last time. I didn't want to do a longer leg like I normally do because I'm trying to finish them for one, but they're just gonna be for the house anyways. Vanilla sock and
fish lips kiss heel.
Because I have it memorized and it was just easy. I know it doesn't really fit well on my heel, but it's okay because I'm not exactly happy with these socks anyways. I'm I'm knitting them on a size 2 needle, which is way too big. It is way big. I hear sirens. I normally knit my socks on a size 0 or 1, but those needles are being taken up by other projects. So I had to use the size 2s, and look at that. It's just massive. Like, this is gonna, there's a siren. This is gonna be like big on my ankle. I can already feel it, and I'm not gonna like it, but I want a pair of socks for Christmas, so I'm gonna stick it out and I'm gonna try to finish them by next week. This is in my colorway that I dyed. I don't have a name for it. I was supposed to list it in the shop and I never did. So, yeah, Christmas colorway. I like the color. I like how it's turning out though. Except, I can't speak today. It reminds me of a Christmas cookie. Remember those cookies? I don't know. I've never seen anybody make them now, but when I was a kid, my mom would always make Santa's Whiskers cookies, and I didn't like them because fruit and cookies, yuck. And I just didn't like them, but that's what it reminds me of. Santa's Whiskers cookies. She would like make those and they would be like speckly red, and then she'd put like green sprinkles on the top or something like that. I don't really remember. It was a long time ago. But anyway, that's what they remind me of. Hopefully I'll have these done by next week. I don't know. That is all that I'm working on. I have not picked up the sweater. I have not picked up the blanket, the crochet blanket. I did start another project from Taryn. For Taryn. She sent me yarn. Oh, she sent me yarn with my Christmas gift. So there's that. Like, here, Mom, knit me something. She sent me this Yarn Bee Bambootiful in basil. Not really showing accurately on the camera, but it's like it's just like a green. It's like a army green, sage, not sage. I don't know. It's just green. Anyway, I started her blanket. She wanted a waffle knit blanket for the baby. So I started it, and I used like a free pattern on Ravelry, and it was wrong. Like, and I didn't read the comments or anything on it because who has time for that? I should, because clearly I would have seen the mistake right away, but I did not. Anyway, the pattern was wrong. I'm not going to say what pattern it is. It's still up on Ravelry, and I mean, it's whatever, it's free, but it gives you a guideline to go by. So, I mean, I'll use that. I'm going to rip it all out and restart it. The cast on number is wrong, which I wish it wasn't, because then I could just finagle this and use what I have going here, but the cast on is wrong and I can't get my numbers to match evenly. As it is right now, like on one side here, there's a border that's gonna go up, see right here. This side doesn't match this side. And I know a lot of people, like, that's not gonna bother them, but that bothers me.
Like, if it's the blah, blah, blah.
If the sides don't match, then my OCD will go crazy, and then I won't be able to work on it anymore, and it will just sit in a pile. So I'm gonna rip it out and restart it because I will say this yarn is super soft. I wasn't really looking forward to working with cotton again. This, did I say what it was? It's 50% cotton and 50% viscose. I wasn't really excited to work with cotton again after my sweater, but this is really soft. It's not like the regular cotton, I guess. I guess that's what the viscose is. I don't know. Super soft. I think it's like a sport weight, maybe. But yeah, so I'm gonna start this. I'm gonna start it probably tomorrow. I would start it tonight, but I know I'm not gonna get to it. I have yarn to dye and cookies to bake and stuff that's just gonna have to wait. So, I mean, stuff that's gonna have to get done. So this is gonna have to wait. I will get my words together, I promise. But yeah, I like it. I just need to sit down and do it. I obviously didn't get any yarn. I haven't bought any yarn for a bit because I have not left my house. I only go to the post office and that's it. I pick up my groceries too. But I have some knitting needles at the post office that came in. I didn't get the notification yesterday, otherwise I would have gone to pick them up before it closed. And our post office isn't open on the weekends, so I have to wait till Monday. But my Knit Picks order is in. I ordered the, I can't remember the name of them, the interchangeable needle set. Starts with a P, I think. I can't remember the name. But I wanted to try them out so I could tell you all about them if you were curious. However, I didn't get the notification that they were here, so I let them sit at the post office. As well as my Ulta order. I really needed some face cream, but I was too lazy to go yesterday. I just couldn't be bothered. I was busy in the dye pans, and the kids were riding around on a skateboard and a bicycle all around me. It was chaos. It was chaos. And anyways, that is all that I really have. I don't really have anything else to talk about. I dug out my Wool of the Andes yarn. I am going to cast on some sweater. I don't know what I want to knit though, as far as pattern goes. That yarn is kind of stiff, I noticed. I mean, obviously it's gonna be, but it's kind of stiff, so I need a pattern that's gonna work with that fabric that it will create. It's not gonna be drapey like the cotton sweater, so I don't know. I don't know what I want to knit with it. I have more than enough for a sweater, so I might start like mittens or something. I don't know. I'm trying to get stuff to send back to my sister, so I want to send that sweater for my niece, that hat. I want to knit another one of these, but I don't think I'm gonna have enough yarn to do that. Like, this is all that's left. I haven't weighed it yet, but that's not gonna be enough. I mean, I could probably hold it together with another color, and oh, it's really raining now, and squeeze out a hat with that. So I might do that. I don't know. I have a new colorway in the pan right now that's cooling, and if you follow me, I've shown this the colorway that I'm going off of before. It's called Unicornia, and it's kind of like a mint green color with, you know, rainbow speckles in it. But I revamped it last night, so I'm trying to make it brighter, and I like the vibrant colors like I normally knit for kids or myself. I don't wear the vibrant colors, but the kids do. So I figured I would make some fun colorways. Once that is dried and skeined up, I will show you all. I was going to change my business name and all that and rebrand and everything, not far from what I already am branded as, but I didn't get around to it, and I don't think I'm going to anytime soon. I could, but I just don't have the energy, so I'm gonna keep my name as it is, my business name, and we're just gonna go with that. I am in the process of designing a logo, a proper logo. I've reached out to a couple of companies, but they never got back to me, so I'm flying blind there. Once I get that, you know, drawn up and everything, I will order new packaging materials, but at the moment I am just using what I can. So it's not, if you order from me, it's not going to be in a fancy package or anything, or fancy ball band, nothing like that. It's just going to be straight to the point. You get your yarn, you get your info. But that was a tangent. I don't know where I was going with that. Anyways, so it's almost 20 minutes now. I don't have a lot, so I'm gonna make this short and sweet. I did try out the knitting machine my sister got me for Christmas. I did open it. I wasn't supposed to, but I opened it anyway. I tried it out, and I don't know what I would make with that. It's tiny. It's like this big, and I don't know what I would make. I tried it out on just some like worsted weight acrylic yarn, and it worked fine. And everything, but it made like this big of a tube, I guess. I don't know what I would make with it. I know you can make like cool hats on the king size Addy machine, but I didn't get that one, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with this one. I don't know. What else did I open? Oh, my mom sent me an air fryer. I think I talked about that though. That's all. That is all. I need to stop rambling. Yeah. So that is all. I'm going to be digging out my sewing machine probably next week and sew up some more bags for the shop. I don't have any bags in the shop right now. I could be I have a bunch that could be listed. It's just I haven't listed them. So I'm gonna dig out the sewing machine, the fabric, and all that good stuff, and take over my dining room because nobody sits in it anyways, and make some bags. Those are my plans. I don't really have a whole lot else. If you have any recommendations for a pattern using Wool of the Andes yarn, if you've ever knit anything with it, let me know. Especially if it's like, you know, like a raglan. That is my kind of my go-to, and a cardigan. I'm falling in love with cardigans again. I could have worn that one today. That's right. I just washed it and it was dried. Anyway, yeah. If you have any pattern suggestions, recommendations, stuff for me to check out, let me know. I'll go check it out. So I will get off of here because I have lots of work to do and the day is getting darker. I think it gets dark at like 4 o'clock now. So I'm gonna go try to get done in the studio and I guess get in the kitchen and start making some more cookies because my kids eat like linebackers and ate the whole other batches. So there's that. What else? That is all. I guess standard YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification. I appreciate it when people do that. I do it for, you know, other videos that I watch. I guess it helps the exposure, helps them get seen, helps me get seen. So I appreciate every one of you that does that for me, and for other YouTubers as well. So if you can, oh, my dishwasher's done. You can follow me on Instagram at cc_makes, Ravelry cc makes. I am going to be uploading some more projects on there this week, so follow along on there. I think you can add as a friend. I'm not sure. I'm not really, I get on Ravelry for one thing, and it's just to download some patterns, and that's it. But yeah, check out the shop. There's some yarn in there. Not a whole lot, but I would like to get it out of my inventory so some new stuff can come in. CC Fiber and Design on Etsy, and I will link everything that I've talked about. I think I saw pretty much the same as last week, but I'll link it anyways in the notes. I might do another little vlog thing at the end of this video if you are interested. So yeah, I will see you after Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope you have a great holiday, and I will see you then.